If you've ever searched for ways to stretch your betting bankroll a little further or get extra value when signing up for a sportsbook, then promo codes are probably something you've come across. And when it comes to platforms like BetRivers, promo codes can play a big role in how new users experience the platform and how returning users unlock occasional offers. But most people don't actually understand how these codes work, where they come from, or how to use them properly without missing out. So today, let's break it all down in a simple, natural way so you actually understand what's going on behind the scenes, what to look out for, and how people usually take advantage of these offers in a responsible way. BetRivers is one of the more well-known sportsbook platforms in regions where online sports betting is legally available. It offers a mix of sports betting, casino-style games in some locations, and promotional offers designed to attract new users and retain existing ones. Promo codes are basically short, special codes that unlock certain bonuses or offers when you sign up or participate in a promotion. These can include things like risk-free bets, deposit matches, odds boosts, or free play credits, depending on the promotion running at the time. The important thing to understand first is that promo codes are not magic shortcuts. They don't guarantee profit and they don't change the actual nature of betting. What they do is give you extra value under specific conditions set by the platform. That means every promo code comes with terms, and those terms matter more than the code itself. Most people discover BetRivers promo codes in a few common ways. Sometimes they appear during special sports seasons, like the NFL playoffs, March tournaments, or major global sporting events. Other times, they're shared through official marketing campaigns, email newsletters, or partnerships with media outlets. In some cases, users who already have accounts might receive personalized offers based on their activity. Because of this, two people might not even see the same promotions at the same time. When people talk about finding promo codes, what they really mean is staying updated with active promotional campaigns. There is no single permanent code that works forever. Instead, these offers rotate and expire. That's why timing matters a lot more than people expect. A code that worked last month might already be inactive today, and a new one might appear for a completely different event. Now, when it comes to using a BetRivers promo code, the process is usually straightforward in theory. During account creation or when entering a promotional offer, there is typically a field where you can input a code if you have one. Once applied, the system recognizes it and attaches the corresponding offer to your account. But what many beginners miss is that eligibility rules matter. Some codes are only for new users, some require minimum deposits, and others only activate after specific actions are completed within a certain time frame. This is where most confusion happens. People think entering the code is enough, but in reality, the code is just the trigger. The real value comes from meeting the requirements attached to it. For example, a bonus might only unlock after placing a qualifying wager or after funding your account with a minimum amount. If those conditions are not met exactly, the promotion may not activate. Another thing worth understanding is that BetRivers, like most regulated sportsbooks, structures promotions to encourage engagement while managing risk. That means offers are carefully designed, not random giveaways. They are calculated incentives meant to bring users in and keep them active on the platform. So while promo codes can feel like free money at first glance, they are actually structured rewards tied to user behavior. A lot of experienced users don't just chase any promo code they see. Instead, they look at value. They ask questions like, does this offer actually match how I bet? Does it require too much risk to unlock? Is the reward worth the conditions? That mindset is what separates casual users from people who consistently get value out of these promotions. It's also important to talk about timing again, because it plays a huge role. Sportsbooks often release better offers around major events. For example, when big leagues are starting or during championship seasons, you might see enhanced promotions. During quieter periods, offers may be smaller or more limited. So people who pay attention to sports calendars often end up finding better opportunities simply because they are looking at the right time. Another key detail is that promo codes are sometimes region specific. What works in one location may not be available in another due to local regulations. This is especially true for online betting platforms that operate under strict licensing rules. So if someone shares a code online and it doesn't work for you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's fake. It might just not be valid in your region or for your account type. Now let's talk about mistakes people commonly make. One of the biggest mistakes is rushing through sign up and missing the promo code field entirely. Once an account is created without a code, many promotions cannot be added afterward. Another mistake is not reading the terms. People see a big bonus number and assume it's instantly usable, but then they discover wagering requirements or restrictions that change the actual value of the offer. There's also the issue of chasing promotions too aggressively. Some users jump from offer to offer without understanding how they work, which leads to frustration. The smarter approach is to treat promo codes as occasional advantages rather than a primary strategy. They should enhance your experience, not define it. For returning users, promo codes may not always be needed. Instead, BetRivers often uses targeted promotions that appear automatically in your account or are sent directly as offers. These don't always require manual entry of a code, which is why regular users sometimes feel like they're seeing hidden bonuses that others don't notice. If you're someone just trying to understand the system, the simplest way to think about it is this. Promo codes are entry points into promotions, not the promotions themselves. They unlock access, but what you do after that determines the outcome of the offer. It's also worth noting that platforms like BetRivers are heavily regulated, meaning everything is tracked and structured. There is no randomness in how bonuses are applied. If a code doesn't work, it's almost always due to eligibility, expiration, or regional restrictions rather than error or luck. A smart approach is to always check whether a promotion is active before getting excited about it. Many people see old screenshots or outdated posts and assume the offer is still running. In reality, these promotions change frequently, sometimes even weekly, depending on the sports season. And finally, if you're looking at this from a broader perspective, promo codes should be seen as part of a bigger ecosystem of sports entertainment. They are designed to enhance engagement, not replace strategy or knowledge. The real advantage in sports betting comes from understanding the sports themselves, managing decisions carefully, and avoiding emotional choices. So when you hear about BetRivers promo codes, think of them as temporary boosts that can add value when used correctly, but only within a structured system that has clear limits. The more you understand those limits, the better you can navigate the platform without confusion or unrealistic expectations. At the end of the day, knowing how promo codes work isn't about chasing shortcuts. It's about understanding how promotional systems are built, how timing affects availability, and how to avoid common mistakes that most beginners make. Once you understand that, everything becomes much clearer and far less overwhelming, especially in a fast-moving environment where offers constantly change and evolve.